It's the Purge Shoe Edition. Hey guys, it's Jess from She's Posh. Welcome back, and today I am going to be talking to you about the designer shoes I've sold and why. I make videos anytime I want, so please remember to hit subscribe below and ring my bell so we can become best friends here on the internet. Okay guys, I have been doing these purge videos and you guys have been liking it. I asked if you wanted a shoe video and you said yes please. So I'm going to share with you some of the shoes that I have sold recently. Anytime I'm doing unboxings, I have actually been purging items in my closet to fund them completely, and I'm kind of loving it. I kind of love that I just have this money hanging in my closet and I'm going through items that I'm no longer using and also items that are no longer renting for me. If you don't know, I also rent designer items to make some extra money on the side. I have a video all on that explaining that. So these are also shoes that are making me money in that aspect as well. So let's get to it. Now, how I sold these shoes, a lot of them, actually all of them, I sold to Rebag. Rebag is an online platform that you can use to like sell your stuff to them. They're just kind of like a fashion file. And I've had great success with them is because they have different levels and tiers. I'm a diamond member, so that's the highest one. So I actually get more money on items that I submit to them. I also get cash back on items just for what I purchase. There's a lot of perks with Rebag, and you don't get any perks when it comes to a fashion file. So I've really been enjoying using Rebag. Also, you can do trades with them. So with a fashion file, if I want the credit, I have to wait for them to give me the credit before I can use it to purchase items, where Rebag does a trade. So you can pick an item that you're wanting and you can take pictures of items in your closet, get a quote. As long as you have a quote for them, you can do a trade. Now, they're not going to ship the item out to you until they have gotten your item and looked over it. So you're still waiting about a week, but you don't have to worry about that item selling out. You don't have to feel the pressure of putting it on layaway. Like with Fashion File, that's what I had to do. I had to put it on layaway to reserve it for myself, but then I can't return it without a fee. Whereas Rebag, it doesn't happen like that. You buy it then, they ship it out as soon as your items are there, and you can still return them free. You don't have to worry about getting that added charge that Fashion File does. So yeah, I know sometimes you look at these things, you're like, oh, the quotes are low, but the quotes are low everywhere. However, with Rebag, you will get a quote higher if you do a credit, but also higher if you do a trade. And they were also doing this thing because they were just now launching clothing and shoes. So I actually got more for my shoes. So that's why I decided to do the purge. So let's go through, I have my computer here, the list of items I have let go of. So one of the first pair of shoes that I let go of were these Gucci Motor Pearl boots right here. I had this for a few years. I rented them out about 2 times. And when I bought them, they were right around $800, and I got them on Fashion File secondhand. They didn't come with a box or anything like that. I really like the shoes. However, they are kind of uncomfortable to wear. Not that they rubbed or anything like that. They were just heavy for shoes. So I wouldn't wear them if I was walking for long periods of time. I just wore them basically for a fashion statement. I noticed that I wasn't wearing them as much and they weren't getting rented out as much anymore. So I decided, hey, let me see what I could get for these. I went to Rebag and they offered me a little over $400 with trade, and I bought them for $800 and I rented them out twice. So reality, I'm only out $200, a little over $200 for these shoes. So I felt like that was a fair enough deal to get $400 for these boots. Next, I went through some shoes that, this is embarrassing, but this pair of shoes I never wore, not once. And that's these Valentino sandals here with the block heel. They were in a champagne color, absolutely beautiful. I had gotten this. It's one of those things where you get a super discount on the Rulala, one of those online things, and it had it my size, and I just decided to go for it. And they're so beautiful, but then I bought them and then the panorama happened and things got canceled, so I didn't wear them. And then we weren't going anywhere, so I still didn't wear them. Then the rock stud style kind of went out of style, that block heel with that. I just wasn't drawn to wearing them. So I bought them for right around $500 and I was like 400 some, and they offered me for the trade amount, $265. Yes, it's low, but for never wearing them, and I never rented them out, anything, I thought it was worth that loss to get some money out of it. Also in that same purge, I went ahead and I sold these Bottega Veneta net shoes right here. I got them, I think I got them for right around $500 or $400 roughly secondhand. They were barely used and they offered me $290 with a trade, which again, it is low, but retail for these shoes are closer to $1,000. So I never pay, like when you're looking at this, I'm not someone that pays full price for shoes. I usually buy them all secondhand, and most of the time I can find them barely worn because people like me had bought them and didn't use them and then send them to resale sites, and then people like me also buy them and still don't wear them. So lesson not learned there. And they were just extremely uncomfortable. So inside the mesh shoe is this strap. I didn't know that was there. It's one of those things where you look at the picture and you don't realize there's a strap inside. And that strap, I guess it's supposed to keep your toes from like slipping, but you have the mesh. So I'm not quite sure what the design reason for that is. However, it was so tight. It kind of felt like it was squeezing my toes and suffocating my toes. And I thought it was gonna be comfortable because it was mesh. Like, here's my thing. I thought, oh, it's a cute sandal. It's mesh. I'm not gonna have any rubbing like that. But no, there's this little bit of leather inside, and I ended up not wearing them. I did rent them out a couple times, so I made some money off of them a little bit. They were just so uncomfortable, and no one really talks about that little inside part being uncomfortable, but they totally are. Don't recommend. And I have two other recent pairs that I just sold. So I got these Chanel slides. I found these on a secondhand site for right around $700 some, still expensive, but I thought they were so cute. They're in this nice plum color, and it had the chains on it with the CCs. And I thought, oh, I'm definitely gonna wear these because I love slides. I love sandals. I was all about my dad's sandals. I have these Valentino slides that I wear all the time. I'm like, it's a no-brainer. I put these slides on and I wore them out maybe one time, and they were so uncomfortable. They were just so tight, and for some reason, like the top of my heel with the metal being there, it just hurt the top of my heel. I felt like it was bruised after I was done. It wasn't like the slide was heavy per se, but I guess because it has the chain there, it doesn't have the give that normal slides have, and the top of my foot felt like it was bruised. So I hardly ever wore them, and I thought maybe I would just rent them out, and nobody else wanted them. And I'm like, well, this is why this person resold it, because it hurts. So definitely don't recommend Chanel slides whatsoever. And I also sold in the same slot, I sold these Chanel loafers that I found secondhand. I thought, oh, the loafer trend is coming back, and I really like my Gucci loafers, and that's the ones that I have used and worn. So I thought this would be fun to do this kind of loafer, which is more like a slipper loafer. And this shoe is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I think this is one of those purchases that, you know, we weren't going anywhere and we're imagining when we're going to go back to the office and all that stuff. Looks have changed and stuff like that. I don't really dress up to go to the office anymore. Most of the time we all show up in jeans and tennis shoes, because unless we're meeting with clients or doing things like that, there's not really a dress code much anymore, and I do work from home more. Don't wear these loafers that I thought I would wear, these like cute little slipper things. So I decided to sell them, and I bought those probably for right around $500, $400, something like that. I got around $230 for it, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. And again, that was with the credit, so it's a lot higher. I think they would have offered me maybe like $20 less if I had taken just the cash. And now we're on to the most recent item that I'm gonna purge and an unboxing, because I have recently bought a pair of shoes, and I decided to sell this pair because they are the same shoe but in a different color. And it's one of those things where it happens to be a story of my life. I don't know if you guys are like this at all, probably are because you watch my channel, that you settle for something that might be a different color. It might be maybe a different heel size when it comes to shoes, but it is the exact thing you want, but not exactly. And you compromise because of the amount of money and the amount of savings that you found in this particular shoe. And that's what happened with this one. I had bought it thinking it was a different color because they had it mismarked the picture of the item, so I should have returned it. I had found it on Harrods, but I didn't because the price is so good, and I knew I would never get it for that price again. So then I kept them. I did wear them. I love them. But I've recently found a pair in the color that I really want from a secondhand site, so let's open it together. So here are the shoes that I'm gonna get rid of. I already got a quote back from Rebag for these shoes right here. So I bought these shoes for right around $600 from Harrods, and why I liked it is because they were having a sale. I thought this was going to be a lighter green. They have this lighter green color, and it was listed as green. The picture was of a lighter green shoe. However, this is what they sent me, and apparently they just had the wrong picture of the green with it. So it's gorgeous. However, with this color green and being dark, it kind of limits what you can wear it for. So I can only really wear it in the winter and fall, and our winters here are not very nice. I wasn't wearing it as much as I wanted to, so I wanted to get one of the lighter colors so I could really wear it in the spring and summer, which is what I had wanted for a shoe like this. However, I kept it because the price was awesome. I did rent it out a few times. So they're offering me $380 with a trade for this particular shoe, and I think it's a great deal because, again, I rented it out and I also wore it. I did get some wear out of it, so I don't feel like it's a bad deal because I know these shoes retail for over $1,000. So I got a replacement. So let's open it up. I haven't seen it. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping there's no marks on the silk and stuff, because that's what can happen with these shoes, is you can get some marks on the silk on here. So let's open it up. And all the discount sites and secondhand sites that I like, I always have listed down below in my description box. And they also give you like affiliated links where they give them to everybody, where you give a friend like $15 off or $50 off or a percentage off, and then I get it later. If you ever want to try these, I always list those too, because this shit's getting expensive. Help a girl out. Click on my links. Or not, I don't care. And here it is right here. And this is from the Luxury Closet. Absolutely love them. They're based out of Dubai. They have a nice rewards program. Again, I told you, like, click on my link. I get extra money. You get extra money off. They had something going on recently that you get like double points because they do something similar to Rebab based on what I buy. I get so much dollars from them. So yeah, let's open it up. Always wrapped so nicely. And these were under $700. They did not come with the original stuff at all. So I hope they're wrapped up okay, because they're satin and they're in here. Yeah, they look like they're wrapped up. Okay, they have them individually wrapped inside, so that's good. Let's see. And here they are. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. So this, oh, there's a big mark right here. No. I did not see that in the picture. Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh no. I don't think I can return these. I mean, it's not terrible because this is gonna happen to the shoe, but I wouldn't have purchased it if I had seen that. Oh no, this is gonna be a fail, guys. No. Look at this part right here. I don't think I can like clean that or anything. I think that's just coming off. Yeah, these shoes have seen some things. It's weird because the bottom of the shoe, it doesn't seem like it's been worn that much. So, I mean, I get that's just the insole. So, but this part right here kind of sucks to spend over $600. So I might have to return these. Oh, but yeah, I'm opening it with you. Let's just look at the other shoe. And then I'll have to look at the listing because normally I zoom and check everything, but I didn't realize that these, because look at this one, there's nothing on this one. So I'm wondering if, I'm probably gonna return these. I'm wondering if something happened in shipping, that's how that got taken out, that little chunk. But the bottom of it, I don't know how that happened because that wasn't pictured. That sucks because I was just so excited to have this color. But yeah, I'm gonna be returning these because it's just a lot of money for a shoe that's that damaged right there. And it didn't say like fair condition, and I definitely didn't see this part. That might have been my bad. I should have looked for it, but I'm gonna go ahead and return these shoes. But I still think I might sell those ones because I don't wear them, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Sorry this was a fail. I was so excited to open these, but yeah, that's just too much wear, don't you think, guys? Okay, that is everything. Let me know what shoes you are purging if you love these videos, because girlfriend still has a lot more shopping to do with items in her closet. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again. Bye, guys.